What's up, Mike Nowstalgia? Dave here with a review of Little Simz' sixth album, Lotus. Little Simz, at this point, I think, has earned a reputation as one of the best rap storytellers in the UK. I think her really only peer in this department at this stage is Dave, of course. And Simz, this is her first proper album since 2022. She did release the Drop 7 EP since then, but she's been on, quite the album grind. And of course, Little Simz has been incredibly celebrated at this point, 2 albums ago, winning the Mercury Prize over in the UK. I think people know the reputation at this point. Little Simz' sixth album, Lotus, is another great record from the British rapper. Simply put, there is deep, introspective storytelling on this album. I think one of the best songs Simz has ever made is on this album, In Blood, an incredible back and forth storytelling song with her brother. Deeply personal, soul-bearing music. I think at some points, some songs, maybe they can feel a bit dense at times in terms of really trying to grapple with the lyrics, but there's lots of fun production choices and different, kind of bits of genre flair that you find on Lotus. And I think that's what makes this an impressive record overall. It's because Simz is really continuing to grow and evolve with her overall sound while not compromising any of her core, rapping ability and rapping interests, which of course, again, is that storytelling, is that, impactful music. And yeah, if you're not on board at this point, I don't know what you're waiting for. And I'll admit, I think sometimes the music is even dense for me. I think the really, in-depth, several verse long storytelling record is not something I often listen to, so it really depends on how it's going. But there's a few songs that really jumped out to me on this record. I think Thief is a great one. I love the drums, very tight flow from Simbi. And the chorus has that awesome onomatopoeia. It really works. I love the enunciation of thief at that moment. The beat's just big time at that point, and it's a storytelling song at the end of the day. So there's some substance to it there. Lion, another highlight for me. Very jazzy, nice saxophone present. A lot of percussion as well that fuels the song. Oben Yair, saying that right, on the chorus is very nice contrast to Simz' vocals, and he's on the outro as well. Enough, another highlight for me. I love the snare, a little bit of xylophone, I believe, as well. Sounds very nice. The tempo, I love the way it kind of picks back up just a little bit after 10 seconds into the start of the song. And Simz, in terms of her flow, she's just floating on this song. She sounds tremendous. And then the feature, Yakimi, I love the "Don't Make Me Pull the Plug," that vocal line just really hits. I think the song overall just really makes you move. Again, this is, I think, an example of a song that she maybe didn't have in her bag, a few years ago, but now she can do it. And of course, I mentioned Blood, which I think production-wise, just a simple snare, just a little bit of piano. But again, that back and forth about her and her brother talking about their lives and their family, their relationship with their mother and stuff. It's one of the most impressive bits of, like I said, soul bearing, bits of opening yourself up to the audience that I've heard on a rap song in some time. I thought that was a real knockout track, and probably will make my top 10 songs of the year if that ended today. I was really impressed by it. But yeah, Lotus, I think there's a lot of other good songs on there. Those are just the key highlights for me. What was your favorite song? Let me know. And for more rap reviews, more music reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.